I have no idea what kind of coating these weight tubes might have here, but for sure it's not good anymore. It's all chipped. So what I'm doing is getting the sandpaper and just sanding it, polishing it a little bit, and using a little bit of wax so it'll be more presentable and slides a little bit better with this big machine. So what I'm doing is I'm preparing this big machine, clean it up and servicing it, adjusting everything that might be a little loose because I want to put it up for sale. Just get rid of it because it's too big. It's a nice machine. It's just that I kind of prefer the Shopsmith, I think. Um, Let me show you something. I'm gonna set up the camera right here so it'll be a little better. Okay, this machine is kind of bulky, right? And you might think it's so heavy, and it is. It is heavy. But let me go ahead and move this carriage to the very end here. I'll move the carriage here, and I'm gonna lock it down. Now I'll move this um, power head all the way to the front here, and I'm gonna lock it down here. Now let me show you something interesting. I'm gonna loosen it up here on the retaining bolts here, and as soon as I do this, look, it goes by itself. I think the spring has got a lot of tension, or is it because it's all the way to the end and it doesn't have anything else? But this is pretty nice. I mean, the spring's got a lot of tension and it doesn't take any effort to actually flip it. It's pretty interesting, right? So I think there's a way to give you a little more tension or less tension. But if you think that this is very heavy to actually flip from horizontal to vertical, it is really not. It's pretty nice. Of course, if I have the headstock here, I mean the power head, then yeah, it takes more effort to lift it. That's why you actually position the power head a little bit farther than half of the distance in between the ends of the weight tubes. So this is a nice feature. The spring, kind of like the Shopsmith, has got this lift assist shock absorber or hydraulic and gas actuated piston to assist you with that. This has got a big spring coil inside this casting. So it's a nice feature for this super shop. Now the weight tubes are a little bit. I mean, I don't know what kind of metal this is, but this I don't think is the same composition of the metal as the Shopsmith weight tubes because they're a little bit duller than those. I bet if I could take these pipes and put them on the lathe and sand them there, they'd look a lot better. But I wouldn't like to do that because I would have to relieve the tension on the spring to be able to actually disassemble the machine. And since I'm gonna sell it, there's no sense to do that. I just clean it up here the best I can, and it's gonna look good, and it'll be functional. So what do you think? Would you like to have a machine like this? Pretty soon it's gonna be ready. Let me know. But for me, it's a little bit too big. So I got all the accessories for for the basic tooling, like the saw and the disc sander and the lathe stuff. And you can even do slide turning for soft metals with it. If you have the head, I mean the shock that you mount here on this universal thread. This has got the how do you call this thing? Collet, um, a collet. I have no idea how they call that thing. It's a collet. So it's pretty nice. All right, I think that's gonna be all for this video. Thank you very much for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Bye bye.